Alright, welcome back to War in the East 2. Well, the stalemate in the East 2. We're currently just basically digging in ready for a window. We've broken through here, which could be interesting. Especially if I can make another hole here. So what we're going to do is going to hook these to this, guys. Oh, I was hoping that would be like a CNC area. Sometimes you find that, like me, they put all the HQs in one place. Right, I've got very little in this area to actually push, however. Ouch, that cost me a lot, man. Right. That's out of one gun. That's hidden, that's fine. We shot at him. Oof, that's all strong stuff. Right. As much as I want to force 70,000 troops in that hole, there's the Italian cavalry unit. There's the Italians up to there. Alright, let's zoom down slightly. What's this? 21 to 19 is never going to break through that. Reserves. Okay, got them to retreat. Build up the second line. Plus they held 31,000 men surrender. Might be able to make him retreat. He held. What if he's fought, though? I mean, that puts the losses firmly in my territory for another turn. Now, so we can move all of those guys up. We're expecting reinforcements. Oop, we can be having a moment. You can step up to there. Need to reinforce the flanks here. Realistic, we need this guy gone. There we go. This guy river there, it's not going to help them attack. Here we can condense down our lines a little bit. One here. No fort. But a good second layer, so. Alright, we can condense this down to a decent level. Mm-hmm. Can't see any easy way of surrounding, because we know they're going to have a second line of troops down there. Already August, I don't want to commit to anything too big. Summer just goes so quickly. Down here. Lost my rail repair unit. Oh, here we go. And that's the next junction. Should be one hanging around here as well. Careless of me, isn't it? Dude, you can move into there. You can move to there. That means that is now a solid line. You might be able to cause a retreat. Yeah, second Moscow complex. Again, 63. Manpower losses have been running high. You can see, first assault grinds to a halt, winter, mind rising, mud, my assault. Not like I'm losing. Call that guy. Yeah, I'm not losing quickly, but oh boy, this is going to be a brutal one. Right, against any more troops? No, Berlin only sends me troops when everyone's panicking. I guess on to the next one. Okay. Yay, the mud's back. It looks like they completely just abandoned the area in the marshes we were assaulting through. But in that vaguely annoying method. Yeah, in that annoying searching way, that doesn't allow me to get any captures. If the muds are here, then we are not far from the bloody snow. Right, so what we're doing now is pull all the armour off the front line. here we have managed to cause a retreat. Alright, let's see what we can do to support this. Definitely getting up to this river. You should just keep that open. See if we can shift this guy. No, of course not. Okay, so for a summer advance, it's not terrible. Did a good, decent amount of casualties to them. To shift a few people up here. Haven't given me all the river line, which is mildly annoying. We're giving up a level 3 fort as well, but we're about to hit the mud. Also to point out, I refuse to learn the dates when the mud comes. That feels like cheating. I always like the old, I don't know why we don't have the random weather. As we did in old, one of these one. Knowing exactly when everything's going to hit just isn't. I mean, you might be in trouble. But you're SS, so I don't really care. Alright, that's a nice solid board of that. Up here. Alright, call this failed. We'll start moving the armour. Move the green command, which I really should know by now. Oh, that's the wrong HQ. Yeah, you can start taking up positions around here. You'll become their defenders. Green can come back up to here. Okay. Are there any easy picks around here? Yeah, makes me feel better. We got pink armor supporting this bit. Green, blue, and then red will have to deal with the south. Where are we expecting the most retreats? So I've got to have someone who can go clear that rail line. Oh, the app happened. There's air fences in Western Europe. Division there that can be sent. Germans don't have much in the way of reserves. Oh, there's the siege mortars. That'd be. Right, okay, there we go. We sent some more siege mortars to the map. Might be useful clearing this out. I'd still like to get Odessa. Yeah, bit of a boring turn. What did we do? 16 to 8, yeah. Mapman is rising again. It's going to be a rough winter. Oh, they're counter-attacking. They're counter-attacking. You're waiting for the mud. Can't get out far though, can they? I am sorry. Stay warm here. Oh, reserve line, that's all you know. Okay, 725. Just looks like we're mostly socked in with mud. Well, they did retreat again. Okay, we're going to use this as our defensive line. Fine. If they want to attack, they want to attack across it. We can at least do them that. Goes to see. That down here so weak. This is just gonna crack, isn't it? It's horrible. Right, fortified units. Again, we're just on the wrong side of the river there. That's better. Actually, no, you want to be there. going to go with the marshes. I'm going to move these guys a bit further north because I do not think they're going to be sorting through the marshes. You guys are going to take opportunity to roll up here. Ignore the obvious trap. Boom. No forts there, southwest for sure. There we go. Basically going to be holding the line though. Also another 88, but I think my scanning just saw that guy. Alright, down here. No, it looks like the siege mortars have already been put out. 702, we ain't cracking anything in there. So obviously we're going to get some rail line up to the front. You depot in there. Depot in there. Oh. That's a hit. Need one of my division for retreat. Into level 3 forts, I should hopefully hold. That does not. Shame we can get to that major river there. Ooh. That was a big assault, that's 127,000 men. Yeah, the Romanians are not ready for this. Might be Italians hold as a mountain division support. Gonna be in Romania soon. Cause all sorts of problems. Right, that's a German division. Oof. 11,000 lost to Hungarian unit. Oh, they've started their offensive early. They just shattered a Romanian division. Held there. 7,000 there. This is before the snow even hits as well. This is terrifying. Managed to hold them. Shattered another Romanian division. Oh, they held somehow. I had one of my panzer units in it. cost them 127 tanks. They're able to retreat one of my strongest units. Health them there. Health them on the second attack. Okay, we need to make sure everyone's in reserve. This is Soviet offensive of 42 is started. No. Into the more holding area now. Ooh, I do not like that. That's going to be panzers to try and push out. The advance would cost them 4,000 men, 40 tanks. That was a 10k loss. Yeah, they're just generally just going straight up the line, aren't they? Yeah. Moscow bit, which has been relatively quiet. Doing the work to break the trenches, though, aren't they? My armor is there to stop these. But there's only so much you can do. Alright. Garrison the urban areas. I think we got through that one. Ouch. Right, 800 aircraft, 65,000 losses to their 82. Italy's nearly 900 tanks there. There's some limited counterattack potential, but oh boy, this is already looking rough. But that's a worry for next time. So thanks for watching. I'll see you then.